Never gonna read it, never gonna read it, never gonna read it. No, no, no! I have problems. Hey folks, it's Abby from Abby of Pellinor, and today I am going to be doing a video that the wonderful Lizzie from Bombadil's Bookish Things tagged me in 7,000 million years ago, otherwise known as the end of 2022. Very sorry, love you, doing it now. But yeah, if you haven't checked the title down below, I'm going to be doing the Anti-TBR Tag. I have the questions on my phone, not on that screen, on this screen. I have the questions on my phone. I screenshotted Lizzie's video. They will of course be linked down below. So let's dive right in. Question 1, a popular book everyone loves that you have no interest in reading. Spoiler alert, I filmed this and things went wrong. I couldn't think of anything for a while. Eventually I came up with 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I know that it's not like a super currently hyped book on the talks, on the grams or anything like that. However, it's Stephen King. I don't like his writing. I've read a few short stories by him, I've read one full book by him, and his writing is incredibly misogynistic and it makes it very difficult to read as a woman. And I got about like 100, 120 pages, maybe 200 into 11/22/63. I've unhauled it. The concept, fascinating. The writing, less so. So that was yeeted from my life. Question 2 is a classic book or author you don't have an interest in reading. And despite the fact that most of these will likely be just issues for editing Abby going on the screen, pray for her. This one I have a copy of. R.L. Stevenson. I have read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I regret that. It's just not good. His writing is just, like, I know it's one thing that we know the twist. If you are an English speaker natively, you know the twist in this. Everyone knows it now. You didn't know it at the time. And so obviously it would have been different to read it at the time, but at the same point, the writing is so dull. There are other short stories in here that I've tried to read as many of as possible. The reason the bookmark is still in here is because I got fed up. I don't like his writing. I will never read anything from R.L. Stevenson again. So I guess it's slightly cheating because I've read something from him and so I know that I don't want to carry on, but oh god, I can't deal with his writing. It's bad. It's bad. Question 3 and question 3.5 combined. So 3 is an author whose books you've got no interest in reading, and 3.5 is a problematic author. Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover. Many issues, so many issues. Also, all of the books that she writes are, you know, the dark romances, dark as in all the romances are kind of abusive in some way or another. Whilst there is a time and a place for that in fiction, all of them are abusive. I also don't read romance, but like, you know, there was some ones where I was kind of interesting. She's got like kind of a fantastical twist on certain things and I was like, okay, you know, like she's TikTok's darling, like let's have a, no, never. 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 Question 4 is an author you've read a couple of books from and have decided their books are not for you. On the unhaul pile is Sarah J. Maas. I've read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight and A Court of Thorn and Roses. I think I would have really enjoyed them if I'd read them when I was younger, but I didn't. It's just, no. 10 years ago I would have really enjoyed them, but not anymore. Didn't read them at the right time for me. It's fine. So these are all going. This was a gift from the wonderful Carrie from Caring for Books. Thank you so much, Carrie. But I've read it. I did enjoy it, but I'm never going to continue the series and the first book is already gone. So I'm going to pass this on to a much better home of someone who actually wants to read the books. Question 5. A genre you have no interest in or a genre you tried to get into and couldn't. Romance? Although that's technically a lie. I do want to try and read some romance books at some point. I've heard of Alyssa Cole being a good writer in that genre and I'd like to try it, but it's really just not my thing. That is that genre. Nice and easy answer. Question 6. A book you have bought but will never read. This can be a book you've unhauled or returned to the library unread. Okay. I do have, oh, it's downstairs. I have a book which is like an old hardback from the 50s. It's an A-level geography textbook. I bought it because geography was my undergrad and it's old. and so I think it's pretty. But I'm never going to read it. I tried to. I was like, oh, you know, I'll just read through it and then it can sit on my read shelves. Not much has changed in the field of geography in the past 60 years. And so I'm reading it and I'm like, yeah, I know this. This is so dull. That's now just downstairs decorating the shelves. But yeah, so that one, I own it and I'm never going to read it, and it's not going anywhere because it's pretty and, you know, I know everything that's in it. So that's that one. Question 7. A series you have no interest in reading, or a series you started and have DNF'd. I mean, technically, if I reach back behind you, the Throne of Glass series and the Court of Thorns Roses, the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Started DNFing, never finishing them. And question 8. A new release you have no interest in reading. If it's a new release I don't want to read, I'm not gonna know about it. Why would you do this to me? I'm literally going to Instagram now. Now, that's what I can do for a series that I've DNF'd. I read the first 3 books in the Mortal Instrument series and the first book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. I think that's what they're called. They're gone. They're unhauled. They went off to better homes, never reading them, and there is a new book coming out from Cassandra Clare that everyone's like, ah, I don't read Cassandra Clare. So, for multiple reasons, one of them being the fact that she is problematic as shit. That's not the only reason though, I also just don't want to read her books. So yeah, there we go. There's the answers. This was just a fun little quick tag video. When this is going up, I will have... Will I? No, I will be coming back from my holiday in Sweden and Denmark tomorrow as this goes live, if I edit it and schedule it correctly. I am currently away on holiday, so I just wanted a quick little video to pop up for you folks, just to kind of fill the gap while I'm gone. I'm having a lovely time, I hope. Currently in Copenhagen, if everything goes to plan and I am where I'm supposed to be. I am in Copenhagen and having a very nice time. In terms of who I'm going to tag, so I'm going to go with Carrie from Caring for Books, as I've already mentioned her in this video, and I'm gonna go with Veronica from Veronica's Shelf because I hopefully have just seen her in Copenhagen, fingers crossed. I am also going to tag Eleanor and Caitlin because both of them are tentatively dipping back into BookTube. So if you both would like an easy video, here you go. And then I'm also going to tag the lovely moles, Molly from Addicted to Fiction. I haven't seen a video from you in ages, so I'd love to see your answers to this because I feel like we would have very different answers. Very different. If you'd like to see some more from me, then the red subscribe button is down there below, along with the like button if I have been enjoyable for the past approximately 10 minutes. And thank you so much for watching, folks, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!